Okay, great. Thank you so much. So yeah, welcome everyone to our another Hall of Fame interview where we celebrate the success stories of our community members who got into a Scrum Master role or any other related role where they get the opportunity to implement Agile and Scrum. And today we have Vikram on our hot seat. Super inspiring story, guys. And Vikram is from Bangalore and he recently got into a project lead role. So Vikram, congratulations for this big achievement and welcome to the hot seat. Very, very happy for you, Vikram.
Thank you, Sapna, and also for the community. So yeah, so who kept me in track to reach here. Yeah. So thank you so
Great.
much. And hi everyone. Yeah.
Thank you. So, Vikram, the people who will watch you on YouTube and even our community members, why don't you quickly, introduce yourself? Like, what was your overall experience, the previous experience, and the offer which you have got, and the kind of opportunities you got there to implement Agile and Scrum. So, if you can just quickly brief about yourself.
Yeah, sure. So I'm sure that you already know about my big story,
Yes.
but I can't say everything about it here. So it'll be a, day-long video, but I'll not do that. Let me just summarize for the viewers here. So, long story short, so I have a very interdisciplinary, diverse set of roles which I played before. So as a software engineer in automotive, and off the track, which is I was a fitness coach for 2 years. So like that is totally off tech industry. So due to some personal reasons and also stuff, like I took a sabbatical, and I have done more than 2.5 years of robotics engineer job. So where I learned a lot of how to lead a research and development team and innovate things and those kind of things. In between, I had a patent also, which I filed for it, and which I recently got it last year approved. So my journey was quite diverse, where I learned many different things. So, but this was a really good plus for me when I see it. But in industry, I had a big problem which was not visible for me, which is I was not expert in anything. So I had lot of different knowledge, which made me an expert in leading different people. I was not realizing I was gaining that kind of a experience, but I lacked experience in automotive software. Or if you take robotics, I was lacking something where I can be a software engineer in robots or mechanical engineer in robotics. But I kind of developed a different set of skills which will be useful in leading a team. So that was a very big skill I learned, so without
Yeah.
even realizing. So I got a chance in Linkcode Labs, one of my previous company, where I got some chances to lead a team and interact with customers and negotiate some contracts to understand their requirements, those kind of things. I never really knew that is going to help me manage a team later. That's going to awake my leader inside me. So I never thought that would happen, but
Yeah.
that I realized in my last job, where I took care of operations of the team. So it was a
Oh,
technical team in automotive industry. So there I thought Scrum Master is the job where you get to be the real leader, where you help people follow agile. That is the
correct.
only job of the Scrum Master, right? Like,
Yeah.
help people follow agile so that everyone gets their best out of themselves.
Correct.
So they'll be too focused on working on the project, forgot to follow the process, which is really gonna help them in end of the day. So
Correct.
that is what I see as a Scrum Master job as. So their job is not to send reports. So those are all small things they do. But I see as the main job of them is to help everyone in the team realize that they are not alone in the job. So,
Correct.
everyone has to help each other to be a good human. It's
Uh-huh.
actually a life position. So it's not a company position, Scrum Master. It's like a Gyan Guru, so
Absolutely.
who will guide you through the process
Lighthouse.
and
Yeah.
help you be calm and help you keep your calm and help you follow the process, which is gonna help you end of the day. So
Correct.
that is the job. That is the number of things a Scrum Master should do. This is my understanding.
Correct.
So Sapna also many time confirm the same thing where you'll have to be help and you'll have to be cross functional. You can't just stick to some things which you'll have to bend a little, you'll have to adjust a little, you'll have to accept a little. So like
Correct.
those things. So there are few places where you can be strict. Like when someone talks unprofessionally or anything, you'll have to take actions. So those
Yeah.
are the places where you have to be concrete, and there are many places you'll have to bend a little. So
Mhm.
you'll have to mold yourself a little, adjust the rules a little like that.
Correct.
So I learned a lot like that through community, and everyone were supportive for me. So that was a very big thing. So end of the day, so when I was getting a job, so I was only able to land a job when I started being a like value giver rather than a job seeker. So which I many times shared with Sapna. So that was
Correct.
really help there, where your value and you tell the company whichever you're interviewing with that these are the values you come to get to the table with you,
Correct.
rather than what you want. Like I want this job, I will do this, I will do that. No. So rather than that, see, these and all I've done, and
Correct.
these are the things I can do when I come to your company, which will be really great help for you. And also I can develop myself and I can make a better team and get more output also. When
Absolutely.
I started having that attitude, so that really helped me and land this job. Yeah.
Wow.
So that is a short story of it.
Yes.
I
So
guess still it's big, but I made it as short as possible there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you had like overall 7 years of experience, Vikram, right? And what was your
Yes,
last,
yeah.
if you can just quickly talk about
Last
that last role, like the previous role you were working as?
Last role was a operational role. So my role said software engineer.
Yes.
So, but I was taking care of operations of the team,
Operation.
where it's basically project manager, program manager, and RTEs. Like if anyone is new to Agile, RTE is release train engineer,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they are kind of like almost equal to project managers, like project
Mm.
managers of a team. So you
Okay.
will have arts like agile release
Correct. Correct.
teams,
Yep.
so which will have several squads, and
Mm.
one or two squads has separate scrum masters. So there is a head, for kind of a head who leads that team, called RTs.
Correct.
So
Correct.
I was taking care of RTs and DM's operational works.
Okay. So
So
you
I know
went
inner
from
and yeah, sorry.
right. Right. No. So you were from operations, and then you got into this project lead role where you got the opportunity to perform, I mean, the accountabilities of the Scrum Master and to implement the Agile and Scrum, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Great.
So I'm not new to Scrum Master role. So in technically,
Yeah.
so in paper wise, this is the first time I'm leading the team, but there were many opportunities and which I used to lead the team and help people follow Agile and Scrum also. But
Correct.
and there were many places where unknowingly I was following Agile and Scrum
Yeah.
methodologies, but now that I know the formula and also with the help of Swapna and the community, I know
Yeah.
many things to, I know the formula now. So yeah,
Correct.
right.
Correct. Absolutely.
So
So
yeah.
great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Vikram, for sharing that. So why don't you talk about, like when did you join this community, and like what was the intention of joining this community? Like what was there going on in your mind when you saw my ad and you joined this community, and
Okay.
the offer,
Actually, yeah. Yes,
in
yes,
how many
yes,
months you got the offer?
yes. This is a very interesting question. So I really wanted to answer this question. I'm telling you, this is going to be inspirational for many people. So there was no intention of joining this community to help myself internally, vision wise, mentally, those things. But believe me, that happened. So I got more out of this community than I expected. So my expectation to join this community is only to get a job. So get a Scrum Master job. That is the
Mm.
only intention. Not only I got that, I gained much more than that actually. So it exceeded the expectation. So
Wow.
let first me put why and how I joined this community. So
Yes.
I was not having a job since October 31. So which is nearly 3 months. So speaking of
2024.
which,
October
sorry, yeah,
2024.
2024. So it
Yeah.
is 2 months down the line, I was not having a job. So I was getting demotivated, mentally frustrated. And I'll have to get I love to meet the ends of the family, right? So I love to make money for my family. And yeah, my wife is also working, but in this era, you'll have to both have to
Work.
work to meet. I have a kid and everything. There were a lot of pressure building up mentally and also professionally. So too much gap also that hurts our career, right? So
Correct.
again, there will be one more question in the interview: why this much gap? So I don't want to
Mm.
face that question also. So I was searching. My wife is who sent your Instagram reel, so
Okay.
which said, which actually pointed out all the things where I feeling frustrated. Which is the first one is, are you new to Scrum? New to Scrum? Yes, I'm new to Scrum. So are you trying to switch as a Scrum Master? Yes, that is one more tick. And then are you trying to land a call? Yes, I'm not getting calls. So again, are you trying to find an interview? Yes, one more tick. So all were ticked. So how to face these challenges? Join for a master class. I thought there are a lot of master class starting from knitting and starting from workout till mental health and Scrum Master and Power BI. That this everything master class. But I know master class is a place where you tell people what you're going to provide, and if you are wish to join their community or a inner circle, whatever they call it, their exclusive class, you'll join. So I have a mindset that I'm not gonna get much out of this, but I'll get an idea what I'm getting into. So I already know that from the experience. So I joined the master class. So down in half an hour only, I was so impressed what they are going to do. I said, okay, I'll join this. So I didn't have a plan. I didn't get my finances because I was not having job. I don't have money or anything. So in one, like you gave a little idea that it is going to be around some 10-20,000.
Mm.
So what I did, you gave some, like after finishing, I already decided in half an hour to 1 hour only, I decided I'm going to join this because
Yeah.
I had a strong feeling, it's kind of a gut feeling that, I'm gonna gain something in this. So
Correct.
there was no talk about vision board, that this anything. So you only talked about what are the challenges we're gonna face, those things. So I was quite impressed about this. So I didn't know what and all I'm gonna get. So if I knew that, I would have skipped master class. I would have started joining the community in the first. I said I don't want master class. I'll straight away join. So I didn't know about that took half an hour actually master class. So after half
Okay.
an hour I decided. So in the call itself, small breaks and all you leave, right? So
Mm.
in that time itself, I actually called my friends up and arranged the money, some 10-15,000 in me,
Wow.
so that it'll be ready. So you
Correct.
can go to the chat history also. I was the first one to register. You gave 15 minutes, right? You
Yeah.
gave 15 minutes. You said you'll start the timer, but you
Yeah.
said you will give some instructions. But I
Correct.
didn't write for the instructions. First, you pasted the link. I clicked the link, but then the call got cut.
Okay.
So without you giving instruction only, I paid.
Yeah.
I registered myself. And then
Yeah.
you joined the call again. You said,
Mm.
I'll give 15 minutes. Whoever is done, you put done. I put done the first time itself. Like you said
Yeah.
that I put done. So I was so fast. I already registered. So yeah. So I somehow thought it was a positive thing, whatever I done. So in the first inner circle call, the
Yeah.
vision
So,
board and roadmap.
Vikram, before
Yeah.
that, so you joined this community in the month of Jan 2025, if I'm not wrong,
Yes. Yes.
which is
Exactly. Yeah.
1 month back. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Now please
Yeah.
continue.
So I joined at that time. So it has just been what like it's 1 month. That's all. So
Yeah.
like end of the December I joined, I guess. So
Okay.
you can consider January. So from
Mm.
January. So properly. So it was new for me. But the first class, right? The first inner circle call, it was little about Scrum, but more about life. So the vision board really changed. But you know what? Sapna didn't ask for it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna show my vision board. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I didn't paste it. Sorry, Sapna. I'm really sorry for that. But I'm seeing
Okay.
it every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my vision board. Yeah. So you
Wow.
have like four quadrants here. So Swapna
Yeah.
might have explained it many times, but there are four quadrants which have health, and I know it is blurred. I'm sorry,
Glad, yeah.
but I'll explain. There is a quadrant for health, quadrant for relationship, and career and wealth. Four things. So you just paste your visions, whichever you're gonna do. So I, anyhow, I felt it will be very beneficial for me. I've written it down. 1 week later, so in health, I thought health and fitness and everything. I thought I love to get fit, and also I love to do something for the community like that. So
Mm.
1 week later, I shared my first win in the community call. So
Yes.
which is started a kung fu class.
And so,
So
yeah,
this
I
also I've
remember.
shared with Sapna. So
Correct.
I created a proper app and everything structure for it, and I put in the group in my apartment group. Now there are seven students, seven kids. So
Wow.
I'm teaching them. They are also progressing well. So it's a success story actually. It is not just a
Yes.
win starting story. So 1 month, the first class, first session I've done January, and it's already I've crossed 4 weeks. The very next week only I put up something, and there was a good response. Now there are seven kids.
Yep.
So I have a really good experience in martial arts. So now I started my own class in my apartment. So
Yeah.
free of cost. So for kids, I'm started a free of class. So I'm teaching them so they so that they can learn a little self defense. That one
Yeah.
thing. And there were some personal issues and frustration and how I act and everything. Now I've calmed myself down. I see the vision board. Okay, so this is for the family, this is for myself, my health and everything. So I'm more calmer now. So I can get the composure of myself, how I act and everything. So that became better. And financially, so I am reaching there. So since I got the job, so I'm gonna focus on savings and those stuff also,
Yeah.
which
Correct.
I've done before, but I'm gonna focus more on that since my vision board also says that. So
Yeah.
vision board, though I think vision board are some orders which I'll have to, just execute because that has to happen. There is
Correct.
no way to it. Like there is no other choice to it.
Yeah.
Or something like my future self came and said it happened already, so you just
Ah,
have to go through it. So it's like that.
absolutely.
So I love science fiction. So I'm like that, like starting from Spider-Man to Flash. So I think like that. From my future self came to me and gave a sheet saying these are all things happened. So just see through it. So I'm
Absolutely.
gonna execute it like that. So these are
Wow.
things already happened, which I already got the message from my future self. So it's like
Yeah.
that. So vision board. So it was a very big thing. And goal card. I'll tell you one more thing, Swapna. I didn't do goal card, but yeah, I intend to do it now. So I was in all these things, going through all these kind of mental things which I'll have to get clear of. Now I'm that, clear of all these things. I got a job, and see, I got a job and I'm this happy just following few things what Swapna, like the community and Swapna said.
Yes.
Now I'm wondering what I will get out of following all the things she said. So I wonder more about that now. Now I'm gonna take more seriously. And
Absolutely.
there is one more thing Swapna shared. There are a lot of
Yeah.
people who get the job and that's stop being in the community and stop
Done.
doing things.
Correct.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna start taking this more seriously. I'm gonna be more active. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna be more part of this community. Like I'm going to be there more for this community. So it, when you get something out of it, that means, see, when you start a hotel business, when you get some money, then you expand, right? So it's
Expand.
same. So
You
I
put
got
back
a
more
job
money.
offer through
Yeah.
this community. That means I can get even more out of this community. So there are
Absolutely.
more benefits for me waiting in this community.
Exactly.
And I'm going to share the same with the community. So I'm going to be more serious, and I'm going to put more time for this community, do more things which I were told by the community and in the community. So yeah, you will be seeing more of me. Yeah.
Wow, such an
Yeah.
inspiring story, Vikram, and thank you so much for sharing that. You actually got the offer, I think, within 1.5 months of joining the community, right? The project lead offer which you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Vikram, for sharing that, and really an inspiring story. And even I see that you have got the experience in different entrepreneurship, right? I mean, you even also started teaching kids, so that is
Yeah.
something
Yes. Yes.
coming out
Yeah.
of you, and it's like apart from your job, this is also you are doing. So great to know about this, Vikram.
And
So just
Sapna, one more promise. I'm going to be active in LinkedIn also. I'll take that
Wow.
also. That is going to be my first step. So I'm gonna start slow. I'll, start incorporating slowly your values and
Yeah.
stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, so I'm gonna start writing in LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So I guess, see, I'm not an expert in many things, but I've seen some life, right? So
Correct.
see,
So you don't
even
need to
you
be an
can learn
expert.
something from a 5-year-old also. He
Correct.
might have
Correct.
really good experience in something which I lack experience in that. So he
Hmm.
might be practicing cricket for 3 years. So I might be 0 years, right? I can learn cricket from that 5-year-old. So like
Correct.
that. So I'm gonna speak something which I think I know something more than others, which I can share
Absolutely.
and benefit. So I'm gonna start doing that. So I'm gonna be active in LinkedIn. That is the first thing. This is my promise. Yeah.
I'm
So
going to
yeah.
watch out. Huh? I'm going to watch
Yeah,
out.
sure, sure, sure. Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, yeah. And one thing, so I don't know which I already answered or skipped that question, which is what I want to one tip that I want to give for others. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
So
I was about to ask it, since you
yeah,
have
yes,
this
then
journey
yeah,
and you have experience. So
yeah, yeah,
people who will watch you on YouTube, like who are on the same journey of getting into a Scrum Master role, if you would like to give
yeah,
them any one tip, so what would that be?
yeah. So I would love to uh, quote one thing which I always tell to my clients when I was a fitness coach. And whenever I lead a team, also, I always tell this. So I want to say that quote, which also was a point, but in a different form, told by Swapna many times. So, which is when you do something with love, yeah. So that is gonna give you back.
Or yeah,
So basically, when you do something for money, you won't get money. So when you do something for passion, you will get that results, and also the byproduct is money, so
correct,
automatically it gets you. So like that. So when you want to practice agile and scrum and everything, when you want to get a job, so don't do it for getting a job. Yeah. So do it for, making yourself better. And you know what the really agile means. So there are a lot of community members. I forgot her name, Vinodini, I guess.
yeah,
So
we
if
know
I'm
this.
right.
Yes,
So she tells, I don't know her personally, but I remember from community because I loved how she, applied agile in her daily activities also,
ah,
like
yes,
how she manages activities in her home, like incorporating agile methodology to her daughter,
correct,
and how she reacted also. It was a positive response from daughter. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong with the name, I'm
yes,
really sorry. So correct me if
yes.
I'm wrong in the comments.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah.
believe, yeah, she was
So
doing
yeah,
really
I,
good.
I
Yeah,
am, I think it's Vinodini. So yeah. So do that, which is start seeing it as a concept which will help you throughout your life, including career is part, it's a subset of your life, right?
correct,
So it
correct,
will benefit your career also, like professional life also, but on the whole as a life, it's a really good concept. I really love it. So I'm not like a cult personality who is gonna blindly follow everything is in the scrum guide. I'm gonna apply every day, but I see Agile can help more than our professional side of our things. So it
correct.
can help in life, and it can help give you a good perspective about life, including career.
Career, absolutely.
So start doing and practicing Agile more than just for the job, but the byproduct is job. You'll get the job.
Yes,
So when you don't do it for the job, and also more than a job seeker, be a value giver. So when you start seeing Scrum and Agile as your life skill rather than a job skill, you will start getting positive replies, and you will get to the place where you want to be. That's all
yes.
I want to say. This is the only thing. Yeah.
Bang on, Vikram, and I really liked it, right? So Agile is everywhere. It's just that you
Yeah.
need to approach and you need to think through that, applying
Yeah.
it in your personal as well as professional life, and going there as a not as a job seeker, but a value giver. And job is anyways the byproduct. The compensation is anyways the byproduct of what you're
Yeah.
doing, and really
You'll get
going
there.
there.
Yeah.
And yes, and really going there and going with the intention of truly serving the team and the organization. And definitely, automatically, you exponentially grow if you are helping the team with that attitude and with your
Yeah.
intention, right? So
Agree.
great. Thank you so much, Vikram. Really great to had you, and it was a great conversation speaking with you. Even I got inspired with your story. So the others who would watch you on YouTube definitely will get inspired through your extensive experience and your story.
Yeah.
Vikram, so thank you for choosing, Scrum Champions as your learning partner. Hope you have got the value and all the very best, right, for your now this project lead role. And definitely I can clearly see that you're going to grow like anything there, because the kind of thought process you had that I already shared with you, right? Because that is what is needed, and that's what will help you to stand out from rest of the crowd out there, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, all right, so thank you so much, Vikram, and yeah, all the very best for your future prospects.
Thank you, Tong. Thank you so much, Sapna, and the community. Yeah. So
Yeah,
everyone. Yeah.
thank you,
Yeah.
see you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.